Robert Alpizar here, Alpizar Real Estate and Property Management in Bluebill. Today's February 8th. I know a lot of you guys have reached out to me regarding January's video update. The reason I didn't do that is because I didn't have anything to update. That, and I had a planned family vacation, and I was in bed for a week with the flu. So January was a little bittersweet. However, I'm here now. Not a lot has changed. Building 1, which is 1 Bluebill, is still occupational, and you can kind of tell seasons here. The parking lot's kind of packed. Building 3, 5 Bluebill is also can be occupied, right? So the building in question, every time someone reaches out to me, is building 2, 3 Bluebill. So I did finally get an update from the association, and their main concern now is fire safety, right? Their alarm systems aren't operational. So the building is now open during the day, so vendors and contractors can come in. However, you can't occupy the building yet, right? The elevators aren't working, so unless you're on the 2nd floor, you're probably not going to want to go up and down the stairs quite a bit, carrying things up and down. So I did walk through the building already, and they do have lights in the stairs, lights in the hallways, which is great. Last time I was here, there were no lights, just flashlights. Walking through the halls is kind of eerie. And it also seems like the air conditioning is on in the hallways, because it doesn't feel as humid as it did last time I was here. The 1st floor is still gutted. It looks like they're working on it. I think all these 1st floors are going to be, gutted and kind of down to the bare bones, at least for a few more months, until contractors can come in and get permits and have everything in place to make the improvements. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not sure if you can see back here, but I'll do a drone video as well. Parking lots are packed. There's people everywhere enjoying the beach. Vanderbilt Beach is still open. Delnor-Wiggins is still closed. Speaking of that, the pool areas and amenities here are still closed and in disrepair. It looks like that's going to take several months. I think the biggest kind of lack of availability is pool contractors. As you can imagine, with Ian, tons of pools were flooded and damaged, so that's probably going to take a little bit. However, you still do have access to Vanderbilt Beach. Let's see, the boat docks are still kind of being repaired. There's contractors out here now working on them, so that should be progressing. Other than that, I think I'll do another update in 30 days. Hopefully I'll have more information, and things will progress a little bit more. But everyone reaching out to me regarding building 2, 3 Bluebill for their seasonal rentals. I mean, we're already in February and the building isn't it can't be occupied, and the association, or rather the management company, has no idea when the elevators are going to be functional, or they really don't have a timeline. So it's hard to say. If you have a rental for March, that might be tough too. But still, feel free to reach out to me anytime. 239-537-1943. That's my direct number. You can email me, call me, and I'd be happy to help where I can. All right, guys. I hope everyone's doing well. For those that have come down, I hope you're enjoying Naples. Everything, for the most part, is open and functional. We've been past that for some time. It's just really close to the Gulf is where most of the damage and recovery is still happening. So, all right, hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye. All right, guys, let's check out building 2, 3 Bluebill. See what kind of updates they've made. It's just off the bat, smells way better in here. You can tell that they kind of cleaned up a bit. Everything's still gutted. Here we have Vanderbilt Towers of Naples. This is an active construction site. Elevator not operating. For life-threatening emergencies, call 911. Here you can see that they now have some lights on in the hallways, which is great, which is probably the reason that they opened up here. Here you can see that they have some more lights through the hallways. And here through the back. Everything's still boarded up. So as you can see, the stairs have lights now. They have some dehumidifiers. So that's basically it for the first floor of 3 Bluebill Building 2. Here on the 5th floor, you can see that the lights are on. The air conditioning is running. It feels much less humid and moldy than it did last time. And that's what the interior looks like. Okay, so here you can see the parking lot is quite full. Not in the 3 Bluebill or Building 2 section, but you can see that the parking lot is much fuller than usual. So season is in full swing. Here we have the pool between Building 1 and 2. From the sky it looks very exciting. However, from the ground level you can see that it's still quite damaged. Everything's kind of roped off and there's no access to the pool. Coming around here, you can see that the building that houses the pool equipment is damaged as well. I'm not sure what's going on with the pool equipment itself, but it may need to be replaced. Here's the pool for Building 3, and it looks like it's accessible. It looks great on the ground level. I'm not sure. I didn't visit it, so maybe someone can comment below and see if they know if that pool's open. Here's another overview of the marina. See if anybody can notice whether their boat is there or damaged, whether there's slip. There were workers working on the slips, so I know some progress is being made there. Speaking of, I have someone who contacted me who is missing a 24-foot hurricane boat. If anybody knows how to go about locating it or knows anything about the boat itself, it's a 24-foot hurricane. I know those are quite common, but if you know anything, please reach out to me and let me know the process of locating a boat if you've experienced something like that. Here we're coming to the access to Vanderbilt Beach. Delnor-Wiggins is still closed off. Here to the left you can see how there's plenty of beachgoers. They kind of all gathered there at the entrance. And then to the right of that is still fenced off as they continue to work on delnor-wiggins. However, look at that water. It looks amazing. Here you can see delnor-wiggins, the tractors combing the beach and working on it. That water looks so good and inviting. This was around, I want to say 10 to 11 a.m. in the morning. But just look at delnor-wiggins with nobody on it. It's pretty beautiful. Headed south here, you can kind of see Vanderbilt Beach, and it's pretty busy just kind of at the entrance, but then it kind of dies off as you head south. Everyone's kind of gathered here. But you can see that it is open. There are people swimming. The water looks great. And here is just an overview of all the towers. You can kind of get a good feel for it. Everything kind of just feels like it's kind of back to normal. The parking lots are cleaned up. There are cars, there are people here. Everything's active. There's people out and about. Now here I wanted to show this bit. This is a bay. I spent a good half hour searching for that owner's boat with no luck. So if anybody knows about the 24-foot hurricane boat or how to go about finding it, please let me know. Here what I came across is someone's car, right? So there's a car out in the bay that floated out there, and there seems to be a note on it. So if anybody's looking for their car, I'm sure they've found it, or if someone's run into that. But there you go. All right, as always, here's my information. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help. Everyone, take care.